Hey guys, in this simple tutorial I will show you how to use the battery settings on your iPhone or iPad. So in order to do that, you tap on settings, and once you're in settings, scroll down until you find the battery button. It's right next to personal hotspot and cellular and Bluetooth and Wi-Fi in airplane mode. So you tap on that. Now once you're in here, you can also use the settings here. I'm going to show you. So the battery percentage, once you turn that on, you'll see the borders on the battery icon go away and the number on the battery appears. That's actually the percentage. The number represents the percentage of the battery. Now you'll see here, for example, this is actually 80% charge of the battery. So yeah, the number represents the percentage. So for example, it's on 80% on the battery. So when you turn it off, you'll see the number going away and the borders come back on the battery. Low power mode, it reduces background activity like apps, like app downloads, mail fetches and downloads, and something like that. So low power mode temporarily reduces background activity like downloads and mail fetch until you can fully charge your iPhone. Now when you turn it on, you'll see the battery icon on the corner changes to black to yellow, and it reduces background activity. So yeah, it will reduce background activity until you charge your phone. And when you turn it off, you see the yellow going away. So it changes to yellow to black. So yeah. And auto brightness, you can change these settings here. So when you turn on the bold text, you'll see the text or the font changes. And when you turn it off, it'll go back to normal. Larger text, this is only for apps that support dynamic type. So you can turn on the larger text. It's for apps that uses dynamic type. And button shapes, you can turn that on as well. So you can see here that the battery button right there, you see it underlined right there. So yeah, the on-off labels, when you turn that on, you'll see the switches here. They have circles on them, and when you turn it on, it has the vertical line. And when you turn it off, all the circles go away. The reduced transparency feature, it improves contrast by reducing the transparency and blurs on some backgrounds to increase legibility, and it reduces its transparency from there. Increased contrast, it increases the color contrast between app foreground and background colors. So when you turn that on, you can see the color changes. So you can see all the switches here are more darker, and that on switch is a dark green color, and the off is the dark gray. And when you turn it back off, it goes back to normal. Differentiate without color. It replaces user interface items that rely solely on color to convey information with alternatives. You can turn that on or off. Prefer horizontal text. It prefers the horizontal text in languages that support vertical text. You can turn that on or off at any time. Smart invert, it reverses the colors of the display except for the images, media, and some apps that uses dark color styles. You can see it changes the color except for the switch. The classic invert does the same thing, but the switch color is purple. So it looks a little different here. You can see they're a little different. So let's turn that off. And color filters, you can turn that on as well. So when you turn the color filters on, you can see the colors changed. It kind of looks like a black and white color. You can also change the grayscale too, if you want to, in the intensity. The reduce white point, it reduces the intensity of bright colors. Now, when you do that, when you turn that on, it dims your screen, and when you turn it off, it goes back to normal. Auto brightness, the auto brightness can save your battery, and however, when you turn it off, it may affect battery life, energy consumption, and long-term display performance. So what that does is when it's on, it will save your battery. Now, on charging, you can also change the limits. For me, I'll keep it on 100. Optimized battery charging. What that does is when the charge limit is set to 100%, allow the iPhone to wait to finish charging past 80% until the time you need to use it. And clean energy charging. In your region, iPhone will try to reduce your carbon footprint by selectively charging when lower carbon emission electricity is available. iPhone learns from your daily charging routine so it can reach full charge before you need to use it. So these will be kept on. And you can also view the last charge to 100%. Like the battery level, you can set it to last 24 hours or last 10 days. You can see here the graph shows the charge, the last charge to 100%. You can also show the one from 10 days or 24 hours. So screen active 8 hours for 32 minutes. And 18 minutes on screen idle. And you can also view the activities from the apps too. So yeah. You can also view the battery health as well. So the battery health here is normal. And the maximum capacity is 100. And cycle count is 139. And manufacture date is from October 2024. And first use is from December 2024. And the manufacture date and the first use may vary, depending when is your first use and the manufacture date. So those two differs. So yeah. And this is how to use the battery settings on your iPhone. And that's it.